Today officially marks the date that Black Ops 3 is now permanently unplayable. So, over the past few years, there have been mod menus in BO3 in which people can easily access across the PC platform and also sometimes on Xbox and PS4. And over the past, say, couple of months, these mod menus have got so advanced that you can basically wipe everybody off the servers. And how these fucking scumbags test these mod menus is they just go out and make completely new versions of them with no care in the world, and then they go out and test them on YouTubers and streamers. And if I'm not mistaken, I'm not quite sure because I haven't really looked into the fine details of it, but these mod menus were supposed to be only really for getting extra crypto keys and liquid diviniums. And in my eyes, I don't really give a shit about that because the game's life cycle is already over. The game's been released for 7 years, so if people just want to do stuff like that, I'm completely fine with it as it's not really harming anyone. And yes, people have been creating patches for these mod menus, but I mean, you download them off a GitHub website and you don't even really know what you're downloading in the end, so it's really fucking scary to do so. And the fucking virginity has ramped so high in these fucking modders that somehow they just day in and day out create more and more mods to surpass these patches that we don't even know if they properly work. So what this basically means is that for people that really have any sort of presence online, you will not be able to play this game online with your friends, or even just on the servers in general on solo. And even for people that have no social media presence whatsoever and they just hop on the game casually to play with a few friends from time to time, you're still running the risk of getting your shit, like your IP and stuff, pulled from these motherfuckers. And really the worst part about this, if it can get even worse, but the worst part about this is that Treyarch is doing absolutely nothing. They're not even responding to any of us online. I mean, I can speak for myself and a lot of my friends, and I'm pretty sure you guys can relate to this too, but we've been long-time consumers of these games. I've been around for like 10 plus years now. I've pre-ordered every single Call of Duty game since BO4, just hoping that one of them would be actually good again, but no, they're not. But I'm still sitting here and I'm actually pre-ordering the games, I'm buying their DLCs because I just love the actual developers. But when they pull shit like this and they don't even respond to us on social media, you start to ask yourself, why even bother? And then when you start to think about it a bit deeper, the only thing that can actually revitalize BO3 is having a port of BO3 over to Plutonium. But the whole issue with doing that is that there's a bunch of legal issues with the crypto keys and liquid diviniums that it will just take forever to make a rework around. And even if there was a way around this, the other problem that arises is with all the custom maps. Like, I'm sure without a heartbeat that all of the custom map makers will move over to Plutonium if they had the opportunity to, but porting all of their custom maps over to Plutonium is an impossibility. What they would have to do is remake every single custom map, and just to get to the point where Plutonium will be equal to Black Ops 3 on Steam, it would take around at least like a couple years. So to really sum all of that up, if you are going to play Black Ops 3, you really have to play it solo. Or you could go and, kind of set up a LAN party, but that's just an impossibility for most, if not all people to do. And even if you are going to play solo on the online servers, you need to be extremely cautious because even though you're not playing with anyone, and even if you don't have a social media presence, you can still be attacked. So really, if you are going to play Black Ops 3, just play it offline, because it's not worth the risk of getting booted offline and your IP pulled, and God knows what else these cunts can do. To be honest with you, I wouldn't really be so surprised if within the next few weeks to months, people will be able to start getting into your actual PC. So anyways, this video was more just for a public service announcement really, because I've only seen really the big people on YouTube like Mr. T Lexify and Milo and everyone talking about it, so we really need as much attention brought to this as possible, just for that small possibility that Treyarch actually decides to get off their ass and do something. So anyways, if you like this video, just make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Well, hopefully, because I'm about to play Black Ops 3 and record another video, and I better not get booted offline.